Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to MLB The Show.
Welcome back to MLB Tonight. Robert Flores with Carlos Pena and Dan O'Dowd, and pretty much all anyone in the baseball world is talking about right now. The new single-season home run record. What a run it has been. Guys, how do you make sense of what we've seen?
This is absolutely awesome. So exciting. I thought I was going to run out of placatas. But just watching this unfold, the discipline that it takes to stay focused on your approach day in and day out.
Yeah, discipline plus the fact the amount of pressure that you're dealing with as you get closer to the award makes it very special.
Well, congratulations again to the new single-season home run record holder.
Hello and man at first. Now here is Kazuo Sung. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Lead runner around second. Over to third, but the throw's offline.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
That's hard hit on the line. Gurriel handles the chance. Runner tags for home. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Wow, nice play. The throw, it's there, and that's a great play. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. And he swings and fouls one off. Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
A little bit high. And the count even 1-1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Sizes this one up. Makes the catch. And that is that. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Thompson, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. One out, bases empty. Next pitch is outside. One down, bases empty. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. McCarthy settles under it and makes the catch. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Kazuo Sung. 1 for 3. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And the righty deals. Not close with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he deals. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Gurriel handles the chance, and there's 1 down. And here's the first baseman, Kazuo Sung.
Hey, here we go.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And down on strikes he goes. 3rd out, and that ends the frame.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
So up next, Kazuo Sung. Kelly back to work. Hot shot to third.
Come on, come on, come on.
Suarez throw to first in time. Leadoff man. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He sends it out of here, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
First and second, 1 out. And now it's Christian Walker. 2 on, 1 out. On the ground, could be 2. Sung over to second, back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Fly ball down the line. Dunks one into left. Betts around second, headed for third. The throw in, save. And now second and third with one gone.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
One away, runners at second and third. And now it's Max Muncy. Rolled slowly to first. Walker.
Stand up right here.
Throws
Stand
the
up.
first in time. Out number 2 and another run comes in. Garrett Richards, a guy who was originally a first-round pick of the Angels out of the University of Oklahoma. So 2 down. James Outman digs in now. That's a base hit as a run scores. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time.
Kazuo Sung, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. That one inside, and it's 1-0. Fouled off. He was late. Hard ground ball, base knock. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's 6-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So first and second with 2 outs. Max Muncy at the dish. Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
2 outs. And he shatters his bat on the ground to short. Whips it to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kazuo Sung.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And first offering is fouled off. Line drive, caught.
He was all over that.
Sung had a great showing in the win. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer.
Well, Boog, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor
for our final
for
line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 9 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base.
Kazuo Sung steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Sneaks through, base hit, around third. He will score, and they take the lead, 1-0. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
2 on, 1 out. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Carroll squeezes it. Runners tagging from second and third. He's in on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag to tag takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
The pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
The ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Up the middle, Marte. They limit the damage here. And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Puts a bunt down, right side. And they tag him out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Jake.
One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm. That's outside, and it's 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
This one in the air. Suarez drifts towards it, makes the grab, 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there.
Now batting, the first baseman, Kazuo Sung.
Swings through that one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Next pitch is outside. That one missed.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Fought off foul. First and third, 1 down. Got it by him.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt.
Kazuo Sung will hit next. 1 for 3. Late on that fastball. Thompson, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Wouldn't chase that time. Here's a 1-1. Ground ball, Walker. Quickly to second for 1.
Go hard.
Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double. And now the first baseman, Kazuo Sung. Base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second.
Yeah, great
2
job
on
right there.
and 2 out. Muncy digs in. And a pitch. Here's a high fly ball out to center. McCarthy sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Geraldo Perdomo getting ready to hit. The Diamondbacks down to their final strike. On the ground to third, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
This team secures a winning season with the W today, and regardless of what else happens the rest of the way, you know that you're a winning ball club. So a little bit of pressure on.
And here's the first baseman, Kazuo Sung. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Fastball for a strike.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
That one is absolutely belted. Isbell going back. makes the catch up against the wall. Runner tags at second.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag.
One down, runner at first. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Righty delivers. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Flips for 1. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
The first baseman, number 25, Kazuo Sung.
Betts leads off first with 1 away.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fought off foul. The pitch. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Get out of town. He'll touch them all. And this game is tied. It's 2-2.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game.
That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin.
Back here in L.A., ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Kazuo Sung. First pitch misses.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Righty to the plate. That misses the zone. Now 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Not even close there. Full count now. Shohei Ohtani up next. A wind of the pitch. Smoked into left field. Base hit.
Find the ball. Make the turn.
Makes the turn. He's digging for second. Tries to get back and save.
Great job,
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did. He did it perfectly. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Lugo checks over to first, and he's back. And the righty deals. There goes the runner. Throws it away.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. One out, runner at second. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Muncy.
And here it comes. That one the other way. Base hit. Fires to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumping, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Tying run.
Ground ball could be two. There's one. Got him. The double play cuts down to potential. Bottom of the seventh. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Kazuo Sung. Here comes the pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center.
Make the turn. Make the turn.
And it one-hops the wall. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And at second. Up the middle, Witt.
Way to go.
Throws
You're
the
here.
first
You're
in
here.
time. And one away in the bottom of the seventh.
The third baseman, number 13.
And now it's Max Muncy. On the ground to the left. Witt. In there safely. And they lead by 2. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Garrett Richards, a guy who was originally a first-round pick of the Angels out of the University of Oakland. Kazuo Sung digs in now.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
No ball.
Richards, in his 8th season, he features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
That misses. And the count 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Pitch misses, and now it's 3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Base is empty, 1 away here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Warning track, ball, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 7-3. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
McCann steps in for the Royals.
Kyle McCann.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4. 3, and that's the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
Kazuo Sung steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Singer back to work. Smoked on the ground a second. Gets it to first. Out. 1 up, 1 down. And ball 1.
1-0.
Bounced up the middle. Collected by Torres. Play made. That ends the inning. Nothing doing. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That one misses. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
2 runs across in the inning here in the second game of the series. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Hard hit, right side. Sends it to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Kazuo Sung. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Left field. Shapiro under it. Squeezes it. 2 down. Sung had a rough go of it in the loss.
Well, Boog, this is a game he'd rather forget. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better next time out.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 7 runs on 13 hits.
And up next for Los Angeles, Kazuo Sung. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. In the air, out towards right center. Grichuk sizing it up. He's got it. And there are 2 outs. High in the air, out to right. Sizing this one up. And that is that. Dodgers strand a couple as the lead remains 3-1. So first and second with 1 gone. Now it's J.D. Davis. 2 on, 1 out. Drops a bunt down the first base side. On to second, they get 1. Over to first, but it's offline. Throw, and it gets away. And he'll pull into second safely. So 2 down. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Out to short, Senzel. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. 2 men left stranded, but they do push.
The batter, the first baseman.
No, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Ripped into right field, base hit.
Make the turn, pick up the ball.
They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, lifted to the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
In the air, right side. Renfroe in position. Brings it in. Out. Number 2.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one ripped to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And so 1 out, nobody on. And now the first baseman, Kazuo Sung. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. A massive home run. his 80th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 4-2.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. A breaking ball up and in. You have to be careful. This is why they turn to him to close out games. He's so reliable in these spots, and he just proved it for the 35th time this season. Nice job getting it done out of the pen.
And up next for Los Angeles, Kazuo Sung. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that one fouled off. Ohtani on third. Betts over at first with one away. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
That one missed. Out towards left center. Chisholm on the move. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And he's safe at third. A run comes in the play.
And if you're the pitcher, you can't be frustrated. You know this is going to be the toughest batter that you face tonight, and you're going to have to face him a couple of times. So you just tip your cap and hope that you can get the next guy out.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 2 on, 1 out. Got him swinging.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
2 outs, and they're all loaded up.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So up next, James Outman. And here it comes. Swing and a ground ball out to short. They get the force. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Right through there for a strike. The pitch. That misses. And 1-1. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
I think he was a little excited there. Saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up. He wants to have a good at bat.
In the air, left side. Sanchez pulls it in on the run. 1 gone, runner at first. Christian Bethancourt, the next to hit. 1-2 now. Roll to short, could be 2. To second, that's 1. And that's 2. So they've been held scoreless through 5. Ball 1 there.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ohtani at second with 2 down. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. So the batting order turns over. Now the third baseman. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second, there's 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Kazuo Sung. 1 for 3.
Hey, nice and patient.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A gigantic blast. It's 5-zip. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here. Always nice to win the home opener of a 4-game series. You know you got a lot of miles in the journey against that other team, but it all starts with the first game. You can set the tone, position yourselves, set up your bullpen, got everybody fresh and ready to go when you're in the driver's seat.
Kazuo Sung steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one pulled foul.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
And that's down and away. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Ow!
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there. It's a first inning double.
He's been swinging it really well lately. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
To the right side, Arides gathers and throws to first. And they get one down. Dom Smith stands in. Double play ball to second, and that chance handled. To second, there's one. And that's two. One hit in the inning, but nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Kazuo Sung. Strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
That's off the mark. And the count 1-2. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike three. Bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Kazuo Sung. Garrett back to work. Line drive. Could be extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So the tying run at second. Left field. And they get Ohtani for the out. And there's one down. Here's Mookie to hit. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call. He probably should have gotten him. He didn't let it affect his focus. And he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
On the ground, Arides tosses to first, and Hernandez is out. And bottom of the ninth, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Kazuo Sung. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The wide to kick the pitch. Foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. And it's even up.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Sung did well enough for them despite the loss.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins.
So digging in, Kazuo Sung. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's long gone. And this place is rocking. His second homer of this series. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off. And I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
go one time like a big dog. One pitch. Here we go. Let's go.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game. Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Two on, two outs. That's out to center field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That pitch gets the corner. No balls, 2 strikes. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. Did not go. And the righty deals. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Yeah, great job right there.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1 hit. Rogers back to work. That one ripped left field.
Come on, Dink.
And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Swing and a ball popped up. Drifts towards it. 1 away.
Now batting.
1 out, runner at second. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first, and Betts is set down.
Now batting, 3rd baseman.
Max Muncy at the dish. Lifted in the air down the left side. That one gets down for a hit. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. And they take a 2-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
So 2 down. Kazuo Sung steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And first offering is fouled off.
Hey, 2 away now.
Left-hand hitter waits. Right side, hard hit. Smith takes it to the bag. That ends the inning. Sung was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. A 3-hit performance, including a homer.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
7 runs, 11 hits.
a foul ball.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch. This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Wouldn't chase that time. That one is absolutely belted. That's back.
Round it.
Banks off the wall. Around third. Throw is high and over his head.
Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
And now it's Max Muncy. Sung at second with 2 down. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here's the center fielder, James Outman. On a strike, the pitch. And strike 2.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
To the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Sung coming home, but they get the out at first, and that'll.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Throw into third, in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
The pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Get back, get back.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in on a dive. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Ball to strike. On the ground, right side. Into the outfield, base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 4-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do.
The first baseman, number 25, Kazuo Sung.
That misses. Ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs. 1 time.
Betts off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is outside.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
On the ground to first, and foul ball. Two outs. That's down and in.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Three, 2. And they'll do it again. Righty to the plate. And ball 4, 2 aboard. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Just keep handing out gifts, Boo. Were we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. So first and second with 2 outs. Here comes Max Muncy. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
And now the center fielder, James Outman. And that one is lifted in the air. Chisholm sizes this one up. And that is that. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Stepping in, Kazuo Sung. And there's a foul ball.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Man at first, 1 away. That one misses, and that's ball 2. Good eye in that spot.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Betts around second, headed for third. Coming home. The relay. Safe.
A little more spin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Muncy digs in. 1 out and a runner at second. Muncy hits one in the air. Dives and he can't hang on.
All right, hold me here.
Muncy into second. It's a double.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Righty delivers, and down on strikes, and there's 2 down.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Popped up, Arise makes the catch, and that'll do it. And next for LA, Kazuo Sung. 3 for 3, and he's come up with 3 doubles. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Sanchez makes a nice running catch.
I'd say this team really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road in the next series, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence, and you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing.
Here's some real power at the plate. Kazuo Sung.
The first base.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance.
Adames, off-balance feed, there's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. 2 outs, runner at first. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Got it by him for the K. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 0-1 down. That one missed. Lux stands at first with one out. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here.
Kicks and deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. And here it comes. In the air, left field, down the line. Reynolds calls it in, 2 away.
Now batting.
One really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
And he makes the catch. 2 down. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Kazuo Sung. Here comes the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Bednar, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Oh, this guy is so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And another ball.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Check swing, tried to hold up. Now it appeal to third. He did not go around. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. The hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first. They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
This to third. Off balance feet. There's one. On to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
This is why they turn to him to close out games. He's so reliable in these spots, and he just proved it for the 35th time this season. Nice job getting it done out of the pen.
Final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates, 4 runs.
Kazuo Sung steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Second and third, 1 away here in the second game of the series. Ground ball scooped up. Key Brian Hayes slings it across, and the first run of the game comes across. Here's Muncy to hit. Runner at second, 2 down. And that one is lifted in the air. Reynolds gets under it. Brings it in. And that is that. On the ground, and foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Almost got him. Swing and a ball popped up. Reynolds on the run. Brings it in with a nice run and grab. That's out number 2. Back here in Pittsburgh, and now the first baseman, Kazuo Sung. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Smoked on the ground, a second. Slings to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And here's the first baseman, Kazuo Sung. 1 for 3. Clips the corner, strike 1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
No ball.
Straw leads off first with 1 away. And there's a ball. Swung on, belted. And out of here. He made him pay for that one. Another one in his incredible season. And they cut into the deficit. It's 7-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. No, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions...
Here's Juan Soto. Man at first, 1 away.
No one better right here. No one better. Hey, double him up. Let's go.
Grounder might be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 7 and the Dodgers 4.
Well, this is exactly what this team needed to do. Take the first couple of games of this series, really take some of the pressure off. But when you're in this position, you have an opportunity to go for the jugular, and you want to do just that. Come out in Game 3, win that one, and we'll be looking very closely at a 4-game.
Kazuo Sung steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Base hit into the outfield. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
1 down. Next to hit, Max Muncy. And he walked him.
Runner, take your base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The center fielder,
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Let's see if he gives them anything to hit here. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Ground ball could be 2. Beats the throw and the run scores. Out there to center. Corrals it. And that is that.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps he's going to be in the rotation or maybe a long relief guy to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
2 on, 2 outs. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Around third. He scores, and the lead is up to 5. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Muncy digs in. And he deals. And down on strikes he goes. Inning ends, and one gone, runner at first. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. At the belt and fires. On the ground, a short could be 2. Off balance beat, there's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. So they get 2 outs, base is empty. Kazuo Sung steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He swings and fouls one off. Sung goes 6 feet 5 inches, just 19 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Next offering is down low. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Two outs. Stays alive. The pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Back there. Tattooed to Tatertown. And gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His second homer of this series. It's 9-4. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a ball.
Man at first. Here's the center fielder, Jack Sawinski. And a pitch. Puts a bunt down. There's one. Back to first, but not in time. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kazuo Sung. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And that's off the inside edge. And now 2-0. Lux over at first with one away. That one blasted deep to right. Soto going back on the warning track and hauls it in.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drop.
And next for LA, Kazuo Sung. He's already homered in this game. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Going, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 11-5. This one absolutely screamed out of here, Singy. A laser. StatCast tells us it was 112. Sung really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. 4 hits, 2 of them leaving the yard.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
On an even 20 hits.
So digging in, Kazuo Sung. And that's ripped to the left. Base hit.
Make a turn. Make a turn.
So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Hey, way to square that thing up.
Batting fourth.
Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Rock the fire, baby. Good pitch only, huh?
Curve, hit right back to him. Fires over to first. And they get Ohtani for the out. That one ripped. Back there. And wow, that one is way out of here. A gigantic blast. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 5-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit.
All right, here we go.
The first baseman, number 25, Kazuo Sung.
And there's the strike.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back.
Now
Here's a catcher to hit, Henry Davis. The pitch. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We've played 4. It's the Dodgers 7. Man in scoring position with 2 away. And up next for Los Angeles, Kazuo Sung. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Straw at third with 2 away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. So up next, Kazuo Sung. He's already homered here in this one. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying. Gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 10-1.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit him.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Kazuo Sung. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And a foul ball. And that's downstairs and outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
2 outs, base is empty. Out towards right center. That's well struck.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
That one hops against the fence. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
So 2 down. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Man at second. To the right side, Gonzalez. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. So a 2-out.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays. Great performances all the way around. Just 1 run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
16 minutes. Our paid attendance at PNC Park this afternoon. 38th out.
One gone, runner at first. And up next for Los Angeles, Kazuo Sung. Just missed.
You know, Boog, it's nice to see Garrett Cole on the mound today. He finally won a Cy Young Award in 2023, and for a while there, he seemed like the best pitcher in baseball without the award.
Lux stands at first with one out.
And Cole's Cy Young Award season wasn't a huge surprise either. He led the American League in innings pitched and ERA. Good things usually happen when you put those two things together, and it certainly worked out for him.
And that one hammered. That ball's carrying. On the warning track and hauls it in.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but wind just absolutely.
Ball.
Fought off foul. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit.
That one almost got him.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, you're trying to put me out of business, aren't you? And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. A gigantic blast. Another one in his incredible season. It's 4-2. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Left field. Settles under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning.
You're down now.
High fly ball out towards left center. Judge really on his horse for this one. Makes a nice running catch. And that is... Now here is Kazuo Sung. He gets the intentional walk here and now will force at any base with 2 gone. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Clearly didn't want to mess with him right there, so I think it makes sense to play the numbers game in this spot.
Swings and misses, inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 minutes. Kyle Higashioka stepping in now for the Yankees. 1-run game, bottom 9. On the ground, right side. Sneaks through, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more...
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs on 13 hits.
Kazuo Sung steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Big swing and a miss.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Got it. And there are 2 outs.
Most guys are very aggressive.
That one pulled foul. 1 out, bases empty. Popped up. Volpe under it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei.
Can't glove it cleanly. Force it second, and they get the out. Stayed with it. Aaron Judge at the plate. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1. And that's 2. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees 4 and the... Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ron Marinaccio.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Takes it himself. First out in the top of the 8th. Kazuo Sung steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that clips the inside corner.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. With the tying run at the plate, here in the second game of the series. This one popped up. He's under it. Falls it in for the out.
don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
One down, runner at first. Kazuo Sung steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The other way. And that's down, a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Here comes Max Muncy.
The third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
2 on, 1 out.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Left-hand batter waits. That one the other way. McMahon over to second, and that's 2. But they push it. Hard ground ball, base knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second.
Great job
2
right
on
there.
now with 2 away.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
This to third, McMahon. In plenty of time to first. They get the out on Muncy. Back at Yankee Stadium, and now it's going to be Kazuo Sung. And the pitch. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 3-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Singy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it did, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly...
Anthony Volpe will hit next. And the pitch. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base. So 1 out, nobody on. Kazuo Sung now at the plate.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, keep your eye on the game.
That one way outside, and the count even 1-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Line drive, should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. Marte gets it in quickly as the tying run is forced to stop at second. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Max Muncy at the dish with the go-ahead run at the plate here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and they've tied it. It's 3-all.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So 2 down, digging in, Andy Ibanez.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So the tying run at second. Drops one down in front of the plate. Whips it to first in time. They thwart the bunt attempt and end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. on the ground. It's through for a hit. Lead runner around second. To third. Not in time. He's safe.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
One away, runners at first and third. And now here is Trey Sweeney. Swing and a pop-up. Under it. Brings it in. 2 away down. Two gone with runners at the corners. Stepping in, James Outman. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. No runs on.
The number 90 is a big number. You're talking 90 wins over the course of a big league season. Extremely impressive. These players have worked hard all year long, and they're seeing the fruits of their labor. It's not over yet, though.
Here now is our final line.
Welcome to Dodger Stadium. Man at first, Kazuo Sung steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 5 for 5 yesterday. He was incredible to watch in that one. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Hits the fence. Coming home. Now a relay to third. And he's out easily. But they do get a run.
Well, I think the base runner assumed that he was going to be able to make it to third pretty easy.
The first baseman, number 25, Kazuo Sung.
In the air on the infield. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. One down, and here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now at the plate, Kazuo Sung. Williams back to work. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Inside, almost got him. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That one is absolutely belted. Crow Armstrong ranges back. Hauls it in on the warning track. 2 gone with runners at the corners. Kazuo Sung steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Fouled off. He was late.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Next offering is downstairs. Big swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Slider misses outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on 1 hitter.
Crow Armstrong should have it. And that is that. Dodgers strand a couple. They're
Playing meaningful games in September is always exciting. A win today, first day of the month. This will just add more fuel to the fire.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. First for the Victoria.
So first and second with 1 man gone. Kyle Mansardo, the next to hit. On the ground, 2 ball. Sung. Off balance feed, there's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Guardians 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Kazuo Sung steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Leading the NL in home runs to start the day, he's been a beast. Ground ball nailer. Steps on first for the out. In the air, left field. Kwan settles underneath it. Brings it in. That is the inning. Ripped to short. They take the force out with room to spare. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Kazuo Sung. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player. Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for him on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Sung with a less than great game in this one.
Well, at least they got the win, Boog. That's got to be the only thing lifting his mood right now. The coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs, 11 hits.
Kazuo Sung will hit next. On the run, throw to first. And that is the 3rd out of the. That one to first. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Attaboy. Great job.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His second homer of this series, and they jump ahead in the fourth. It's 2-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want.
Bottom of the sixth. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Kazuo Sung. And a pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
After scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering misses. Ball two.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Get your pitch right here.
Left field. Kwong sizes this one up. 1 down. Kazuo Sung steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here! Grand slam! That should put a jolt into this home crowd. His 90th home run of the season. It's 7-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one. I'd say this team really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road in the next series, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence, and you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as to your left and your right, your teammates.
Runner at third with 1 gone. And the batter now, Kazuo Sung. Leads the league in batting average with only a handful of games left on the schedule, closing in on a batting title. Swinging a foul straight back. And the righty deals. And there's a foul ball. At the belt and fires. That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Again.
1 away with a runner at third. Swing and a ball lined out towards center.
Find the ball. Find the
ball. Base hit and a run in to score.
Well done. Drives in the run. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first. This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. On the ground, right side. Bogarts with the throw to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And up next for Los Angeles, Max Muncy. This one in the air. Cronenworth settles under it and makes the catch. Back here in L.A., ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Kazuo Sung. King back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
The pitch.
Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go. One.
Hard hit, right side. Throws to first in time. One up, one down.
Hey, you got one.
They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Righty to the plate. That one ripped. Martinez makes the grab. 2 down. So 2 on with 2 away. Kazuo Sung steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The runner from third comes across as they get one back. And it's 8-3.
That ball was hit hard. Good job.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Inside ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here's Muncy to hit. Up the middle. Bogarts on to first. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. So 2 down. And next for L.A., Kazuo Sung.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That one's in there. It's 0-1.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres take game 1 of the series on the road. Sung played well, but couldn't lift the team to a win.
If he can consistently put up games like this one, they're more likely to get the win than the loss, even if it didn't work out today.
1 down. Next for the Padres, Masataka Yoshida. Righty delivers. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Betts slings to second. And that's 2. 1 hit. Kazuo Sung steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Yoshida right there to make the grab. That missed by a lot. And that is ball 1. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A gigantic blast. He's one step closer to 100 homers this season. It's 3-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Just Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now batting, the first baseman, Kazuo.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one carrying. Gone! Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 9-2.
Guy's got a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases.
And here's the first baseman, Kazuo Sung. He's got a couple homers already, so could he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Outside low. Going to count 1 and 2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Here comes a pitch. Ground ball right side. This looks like extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Throw and it gets away. The tag and he's out. But a run does score on the error.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big time play to cut down a run.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So one man at second here with 2 away. Kazuo Sung steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hit hard on the ground to short.
Beat it out. Beat it out.
Zips it across. That ends the inning. And
got to say, this was a wild and crazy game. I'm exhausted, man. 20 runs total, but it still ended up being a close game. So many twists and turns. There's a lot to unpack from this one.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 11 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 runners on base.
Kazuo Sung getting ready to hit.
Baseman, Kazuo Sung.
Big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Fly ball down the line. Sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning. Score. Now the left fielder. Ground ball right side. Lux throws to first in time. And that is that. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Going, gone. He flexes his power with that swing. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And they add a couple more. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension of it.
Now batting, first baseman, Kazuo Son.
These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
This one popped up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Kazuo Son steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered here in this one. Down the line, on the move. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And Ethan Salas, the next up for the Padres. And a ground ball to first. Into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that.
Here's the left fielder. Bunting for a hit. He'll do it himself, and the bunt attempt doesn't work out.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took it.
Here now is our final.
And welcome in. And next for L.A., Kazuo Sung. Singy, when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. 1-0. Sung into second, and he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So first and second with 2 outs. And up next for Los Angeles, Nick Senzel. Slowly on the ground to short. Zips it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the... Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Kicks and fires. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Ruiz drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. Oh, he throws it away. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Man at second. And there's a strike. That one ripped right center field.
Come on,
and
Dick,
that
Dick,
gets
Dick.
down into the gap. Runner from second scores as they add on. And it's 4-0. In safely with a double, his second of the day. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And the right-hander deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
When you can run your fastball up there in the high 90s, you'd think you'd throw it almost all the time. But right there in that at bat, he saved it until the final pitch and just blew it right by the batter. I mean, that's almost impossible to catch up to if you haven't had a chance to time that velocity.
They limit the damage here. So 2 down. Kazuo Sung digs in now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And that one is lifted in the air. Melendez drifts towards it. And that is that. No runs. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Kazuo Sung.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 0-1. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. And that one hammered way back there. Get out of town. A gigantic blast. And they add to their lead. It's 7-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Cutter inside can be a bat breaker. You have to catch it out front to get the barrel to it. Does a really good job recognizing it early, getting the bat head to it, and hitting it out of the ballpark.
Sung was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
7 runs on 13 hits with 1 error.
Kazuo Sung steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Easy out here.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
That one off the mark, and it's 1-1. Righty delivers, and it is 2-1. And there's a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Athletics up by 2 here in the second and final game of the series. Line drive, base hit.
Make a turn, pick up the ball.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
33, James Outman.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
2 on, 1 out. Muncy hits a high fly ball, right field. That one's back there. Gone! He nails one out to right. His 23rd of the year, and that's how they take the lead. It's 3-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw it.
Sung goes 6 feet 5 inches, 200 pounds, and he's the reigning National League Rookie of the Year. Now a screamer into the outfield. Ruiz makes the grab on the run. So 2 on with 2 away. Kazuo Sung steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boo. Light tower power?
that's right.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that one off the outside edge.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Ohtani, the lead runner at second. Betts at first. 2 out of the inning. That misses off the outside edge. James Outman waits on deck. That one ripped. And it's gone. He'll touch them all. He's one step closer to 100 homers this season. It's 12-3. So the streak stays alive His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Kazuo Sung steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered here in this one.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Swing and a miss, strike one. Fleming, 28 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And that is that.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
Time of the ball game. 4.
So first and second with one gone. Kazuo Sung steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swings through that one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. This one smoked out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to...
And we're back. Now it's the power-speed combo. Kazuo Sung. This is off the inside, and that's ball 1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Line drive, base hit. He's got the record. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position. We have a new single-season hit king. What a moment, and he is having a year for the ages.
We're witnessing incredible history right here. One of the greatest seasons of all time. The consistency it takes to maintain this level of success over the course of the year is almost hard to believe. Huge congrats to him on this amazing accomplishment.
And next for LA, James Outman. Popped up. Puts it away for the out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
One down. And now it's Max Muncy. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's out number 2. So runner at second, 2 down. And up to the plate is Will Smith. 2 outs. On the ground.
All right, right here.
Fires across the diamond, and that is the inning. Swing and a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Kazuo Sung. And fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And now it's even up.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Out to short, Kim. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. Kazuo Sung steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This guy with light tower power. Swings through that one for strike 1.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Strike 2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
And he grounds one to the right side. Bogarts. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Good 2-seam action right there, running away from the batter. We've grown to expect him to just roll in the games and simply close them out easily, and he's made it look very easy at times, and now he's up to 40 saves for the year.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 5 runs, 16 hits, 2 errors. They left 22 runners on base.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Kazuo Sung. Flaherty back to work. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So up next, James Outman. And a pitch. And he walked him.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
In the air of the infield, and the infield fly is called. First and second, 1 out. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. Line drive, caught. Throw not in time at second to double him off. Great hustle to get back.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. On to the 4th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Kazuo Sung. Flaherty back to work. And a foul ball. And the 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Next pitch is outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Hit in the air, center field. Martinez moving under it. Makes the catch for the out. Foul ball there. The pitch. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Yeah, great job right there.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up there.
Got him swinging.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Flaherty checks over to first, and he's back. Garrett Richards, a guy who was originally a first-round pick of the Angels out of the University of Oklahoma. At the Belton Fires. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Out to short, Kim. Tosses to first, and they get the out on Smith. And that. Runners at the corners here. Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. 1 out, bases loaded. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Martinez snags it on the run. Throw is on line, and he scores. And they lead by 3.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag, the tag, takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
Got him on the off-balance throw. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Kazuo Sung. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Tried to check his swing, appeal to third, and he won around. Just enough that time. Looking to get the tying run on base. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Yeah, that's outside. Now 1-2.
Ball. Keep straight. Let's go right here.
That one to first. Oh, look at the stop. From his knees, the throw. And that's a great play for the out.
I love the fact that well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely
for the victorious San Diego Padres. 5 runs on 9 hits.
Kazuo Sung steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Kazuo Sung.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Betts off of first with 2 away. Ripped on a line. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Dodgers scoreless. Fought off foul. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone.
Boom for me. That knuckleball.
Now batting the first baseman, Kazuo Sung.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
The Dodgers trying to break this one open here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there. Back here at Petco Park, top of the 6th inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Kazuo Sung. The line to kick the pitch. That misses, and it's 1-0.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
And there's a ball. Next offering is down low. Sneaks through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Kinnear keeping him close.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Hard ground ball, base now. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw into third. He's in there.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Runners on the corners with one gone. And up to the plate is Will Smith. And there's ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So the bases are loaded here, one gone. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Here comes a pitch. Popped in the air. Left field. Base hit. 1 run is in. Fires it to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And it's now a 6-run lead. Kazuo Sung getting ready to hit.
So clutch. You could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Fouled off left side.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And it's 1-1. Lux, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that one is lifted in the air.
Make the turn. Find the ball.
And that'll fall for a base hit. Cut off, throw to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Ground ball to the right side. Whips it to first on the run. Steps in the bag. Got him. Nicely done there. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. So it's 1 run, 1 hit. So first and second with 1 man gone. And up next for Los Angeles, Kazuo Sung. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here, and you got yourself a little bit of breathing room. But you want to.
Welcome back to MLB Tonight, continuing coverage of history. Robert Flores with Carlos Pena and Dan O'Dowd. The single-season hits record of 262 held by Ichiro since way back in 2004 has been eclipsed in what will go down as one of the greatest offensive seasons in Major League history. Carlos, Dan, your thoughts?
This is just amazing. I mean, to be able to go out there and be so consistent. I mean, look, I played against Ichiro. He's one of the most exciting players I've ever seen, certainly with the bat, and breaking his record must be so special. It's going to go down in history as one of the greatest feats in this game.
No, Carlos, it's also a record that as an industry we don't focus or talk about very much. I think that's what makes it so special and so unique within our game.
And once again, congratulations to the new record holder.
Two outs, runner at first. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Kazuo Sung. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0. Pressure down now.
Wouldn't chase that time.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one ripped. That's back. Got all of that one. He's one step closer to 100 homers this season. It's 2-2.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. In a 2-0 count, a hitter is on high alert. This is what you live for, to be in the driver's seat here. You got to pitch.
Bottom of the fourth, stepping in the long ball threat, Kazuo Sung. Manning back to work. Outside. Ball one. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. On the ground to first. Low. And he takes it himself for the out. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. The pitch. On the ground is short. It's through for a hit. The tying run is in to score from third. It's 3-3.
Check the outfielders here.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. With the tying run at second, you're in game one of this 3-game set. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Close play, but in there. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Lux, the lead runner at second. Betts at first, 2 out of the inning. Now a pop-up on the infield. Young has this one sized up. Drops into the glove, and the inning is over. Runner at first with 2 away. Kazuo Sung steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered here in this one. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. With the tying run in scoring position in the bottom of the ninth, here's the center fielder. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over. Sung with a valiant job in defeat. Had only 1 hit but made it count with a homer.
No question. He was a big contributor for him here. Fantastic effort.
Kazuo Sung steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
The first baseman, Kazuo Sung.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Back up the middle of the base hit.
Better way to square up on that ball.
So 2 down, and next for L.A., Shohei Ohtani. The Rangers leading by 2 here in the 2nd game of the series. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that will... Back here at Dodger Stadium. And now the first baseman, Kazuo Sung. Junis back to work. On a line base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Man at first with 1 gone. Mookie Betts now at the plate.
Get back.
Check on the runner. Back in safe. Really close.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Back to the mound. It hit him. Whips it to first on the run.
Come on, you got it. Come on.
He's in there. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
2 on with 1 out. And now Max Muncy. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Caballero sizing this one up. Nabs it. Runner tagging from third. He scores on the sac fly. It's 4-1.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats.
Swung on, belted. That's back.
Round it, round it, round it,
That
round
one
it.
hops against the fence. Runner around third. He scores to tie it up. It's 4-4. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Simeon in plenty of time to first. 2 gone. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Kazuo Sung steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Big swing and a miss.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Swings and misses. 1-2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
He had him out in front, which...
1 down, runner at third. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. And the pitch. And that one hit to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
The batter is a
Sung extended the hitting streak in this one. 3 hits in this one, always respectable.
If he can consistently put up games like this one, they're more likely to get the win than the loss, even if it didn't work out today.
Kazuo Sung steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Outman leads off second with nobody out. Late on that fastball.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
In the dirt, blocked. And the runner holds. And he deals. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the center field. Coming home. He'll score, and they take a 2-run lead. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on the guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten it. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now it's Mookie Betts. Turns and fires to Betts. On the ground. Young. Off balance feet. There's 1. On to Lowe. It's a double play. But 2 runs. 1 down. Andrew Kisner stepping in for the Rangers. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Flips for 1. And that's 2. They get. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay, not in time. He's safe.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Runner at third, nobody out. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And a pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Mookie Betts.
You have to be careful throwing breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
And the right-hander deals. In the air to left center. Sizes this one up. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 6-5.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These hitters are
Now batting, the first baseman.
These two offenses could put up runs in a hurry. And there's a ball.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And another ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Adolis Garcia will hit next. One down, base is empty. And that bunted towards first. Sung. And he's safe at first. Great hustle to win the foot race there. And here's the first baseman, Kazuo Sung.
Now batting, first baseman, Kazuo Sung.
That one misses, and that's ball 1. And he grounds one to the right side. Steps on first for the out. And up next for Los Angeles, Kazuo Sung. Down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. And that one fouled off.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Wouldn't chase that time.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Kicks and fires. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. This could end it. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 2 outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that one finds its way through. The run scores from second. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the 9th, but he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. That's the third big tournament.
Well, this is the perfect way to finish up a road trip, a sweep in this series before heading back home. This is a team that's got things rolling, and when you get it rolling on the road, you want to make sure when you go back home.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now Kazuo Sung.
First baseman.
Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And a base hit right there. Just kind of sliced that one into center. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
For Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Now the throw to first on the run. And 2 away now. Here comes Max Muncy. Bounced up the middle. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Tag, and he's down at the plate. That ends the... That one to first. He steps on the bag. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
And the right-hander deals. Now a screamer into the outfield. Corrals it. And there's one down. Base is empty, one away. Kazuo Sung steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's down and in. A slider missed. Oker, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
One down, base is empty. That's ripped. Base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Slider got him for strike 3. Here's Muncy to hit. Two outs. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
Kazuo Sung steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Grounded to third, could be 2. Fired to second, and that's 2. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Rodriguez pulls it down. 2 down. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. First pitch misses.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
And strike 2.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Kicks and deals. And another ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two on the way. That one missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands.
There's a swing and a drive.
There you go. Look two.
And that should be extra bases. In comes the runner from third. It's 5-2. And he's got a double.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with the hit in every game. I mean, he's running his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Max Muncy at the dish. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage. Here's Garrett Hampson. The pitch. On the ground left side. 6. 4. Throw to first, but he beat it. Here's Royce Lewis. Bounce to third. And a base hit knocks in a run. And next for L.A., Kazuo Sung.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W. You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
The 1-1.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
The 2-1. Top of the zone for a called strike. Next offering down low and in the dirt. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. 3-2 now. Fly ball down the line. Schwarber in pursuit. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. The kick, the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And 1 gone.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 8 runs on 12 hits.
Here's Garrett Hampson. Righty delivers. Puts a bunt down. Sung. Tagged out here, but he's able to get the runner up to third.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance.
Kazuo Sung steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Oh, he throws it away.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
The pitch. Castro sends it to first, and that is the... Wouldn't chase that time. Runner at second, 2 down. High fly ball down the left field line. Schwarber in pursuit. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that ends. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the first baseman, Kazuo Sung. Paddock back to work. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They haven't run a single count full in this ball game, and that's just wild.
Kazuo Sung steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
Outside low, and 1-1.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the third and final game of the series. Lifted in the air down the left side. Hampson under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Triple-digit wins, 100 wins. That's hard to even look at. You kind of blink your eyes to make sure that it says what you're reading. But
Kazuo Sung, the next to hit, entered the day with the best batting average in the National League. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Met at first, and now James Outman.
James
Back.
Quantrill checks the runner, and he dives back in safely.
he's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
The 1-1. Runner takes off on the ground. He steps on the bag. One out in the top of the first. One down. Now the third baseman, Max Muncy. Quantrill back to work. That one to first. Tolia. Off balance throw in time. They get the out on Muncy. The batter now will be Will Smith. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. His 24th home run of the season. All set for the start of the inning. And now, Kazuo Sung. The line to kick the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Quantrill back to work. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Set down on strikes. Throws him with the heater at the knee. Sung goes 6 feet 5 inches, 200 pounds, and he's the reigning National League Rookie of the Year. In the air, left field. Bean gets under it. Makes the catch for the out. Adael Amador digging in for the Rockies. And he hits a ground ball right side. Sung over to second. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Kazuo Sung. Back up the middle and a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
That way to find that sweet spot right there.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Best pitch right here.
And here it comes.
That's up.
Swing and a pop-up under this one. And there's one away. Runner on at first with one gone. And now it's Max Muncy.
Back.
Chen throws over. And he dives back in safely. Garrett Richards, a guy who was originally a first-round pick of the Angels out of the University of Oklahoma. And the righty deals. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 2 away.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs. Runner on the go. Line drive, and that's a base hit. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
And a swing and a miss. That's the 3rd out. 2 outs. Runner on first. Kazuo Sung steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Wouldn't chase that time. Senzel, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, no strikes. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Ripped into right field, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
the center fielder.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Tosses to first. That ends the frame.
Triple-digit wins, 100 wins. That's hard to even look at. You kind of blink your eyes to make sure that it says what you're reading. But an incredible season. This is an elite team, and there are few teams, few players in the history of the game.
The wind of the pitch. Late on that fastball. Sung in his third season, just 19 years old. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A massive home run. He's one step closer to 100 homers this season. And this game is tied. It's 1-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard.
All right, take a rip here. We need you. Let's go.
That one ripped, but foul. All tied up here in the second game of the series. That one is absolutely belted. Sheets going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags it second to third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone. Bottom 4, here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Michael Toglia. Puts a bunt down, right side. He handles it himself. Got him as he tried to bunt his way aboard. He was late there, strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
1 out, base is empty. And that's outside. Now 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Center field sizes this one up. Makes the grab, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 30.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now it's going to be Gavin Sheets. Bunting for a hit. Sung. He'll do it himself. They handle the bunt and get the out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there. Messick back to work. Ball 1 there.
All right, come on now. One time, let it fly.
Right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. There to beat him by an island. Sung kept that hitting streak going. Just 1 hit, but it did leave the yard.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
Line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers.
Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Kazuo Sung.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And that one hammered. That's back. And it's gone. Home run. All muscle to center field. His second homer of this series. And they jump out front. It's 2-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough.
One time, right now.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And he deals. And it's fouled away. One out, base is empty. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
Clearly he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later they're gonna have to go to the bullpen.
Struck him out without a swing. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knee. One gone, runner at first. And now the shortstop, Adael Amador. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for him. Sung goes 6 feet 5 inches, 200 pounds, and he's the reigning National League Rookie of the Year. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting it.
They get one. Now to first, and it's a double play. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Kazuo Sung. The pitch. In the air out to center, under it. Hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. 1 out, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kazuo Sung. That misses. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Let's go right here. Hey, one away, one away. Good rip on, huh?
1 down, base is empty. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Not in time. He's safe. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner at third with 1 gone. And now the center fielder, James Outman.
Easy game of catch now. You got this.
Hangs and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Kicks and fires. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, 1.
Well, this is a nice sweep. Good way to finish this series. You're heading to another city for another one. Got to maintain the same focus. Whatever you were doing in this city.
Here now. Mm-hmm.